Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And pitching in this game, Jason Adam. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit.
Number 48, Ivan Herrera.
And that's how this four-game series gets underway.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball two.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Słabe, labów w osankach, Roman.
Stays alive.
Sobrang dalang tubong. Ay, kung may buta.
That one in the dirt, and the count's full. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hey!
Now he breaks his bat.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 16,
Panado, so.
Nolan Gorman.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First and second, no outs as we play game one of this 4-game series. In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, the
Here's the
catcher,
Cardinals
Pedro.
lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Tatis on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals.
Ball, that's low.
Tough spot right here. A
Bruh.
couple runners on.
Nice.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That to right. Tatis in position. And that is that.
Bambo.
So the Cards strand a couple, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here at Petco Park. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Digging in, Jake
Leading off
Cronenworth.
tonight, the second baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball.
Here's your 1. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 away.
Batting second,
As we take a
the
look
right fielder,
at the Padres lineup, and a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And the 1-0.
Ay!
Horrible. Nice.
May delivers.
Ball.
And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the
Batting
game.
third,
Oh,
the
that's got to be
left
very
fielder, number
frustrating
5,
for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely
Mariano.
well.
Second.
And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. At the
Todo
plate,
bola só.
Ramon
Tonto
Laureano
mama só.
homered in the
Pai
ball game
perdeu.
yesterday afternoon. Hit in the air, right field. Church under it.
Novo Santo.
And that's the 3rd out.
Stracciaram de coisa.
Padres go down quietly. Scoreless after 1.
Incrível isso.
Back here in
Leading
San
off for
Diego,
St. Louis,
new inning getting
the center
started.
fielder,
Victor Scott now at the plate.
second.
Scott, 25 years old, and he
Empire,
was
baila
a fifth-round pick
pendeu.
in 2022. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
Tonki
It
bomama,
just
Empire.
shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground. Castellanos takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Polagaj, ki dal pa so obrokovani, da bom lije.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Pozo.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Joel Pozo. Second inning here, no score.
Nope.
Strike. Not mid.
That one
Oh,
missed.
that's
Now
inside.
3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on, and he walked
Ball
him.
4.
Pretty easy
Victory.
walk right there.
Bravo,
Last
Sam.
pitch wasn't even much
The
to
right
think about.
fielder, Nathan Church.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pozo off of first with 2 away. One and 2 now. Tap to first. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Bate só.
Bottom half of inning number
Leading off
2.
Manny.
Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman,
Has
number
been living in
13.
scoring
man.
position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, but that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
That one fouled off. It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the
Ball,
box.
that's down.
That one ripped, but foul.
Bombar a mão. Puta.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Yeah,
Scott
that's
on his way over. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Boa, brincou.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Bogart's working through some struggles lately. And the 0-1.
Yeah, they say
Ball,
baseball is a
that's
game of
inside.
failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Line drive, base hit.
Van Sander. Oh, Seranan Smul.
So they get a man
Damn,
aboard with a
bro.
one-out single.
Just so sound in
Batting
his mechanics.
sixth,
Hits
the
against a
designated
firm
hitter,
front side,
Miguel
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Quick move to first. Bogart
he's in
dives
there.
back.
Não, tem braço pra grabo, bom.
Bogart's on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked
Pá,
over
meu
once just
amor.
before the
That is
pitch to
speed.
check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe.
Pá, meu
And the
amor.
go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Ball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a ball evens the count.
Bom.
Time called now. Outside. And that's
Vamos.
ball three. The Padres with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Shot
Tchau.
into the gap,
Leva
and
o
that
sangue,
should
caro
bring
mano.
in the run. Run scores easily,
Pá,
and
mimimi.
it's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
O chão, boa.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone
Tudo
down the
expulsasse.
middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike.
Quero coisa boa, só. Boa, irmão.
In the air, left field.
Lá cai, lá cai.
Base
Yes.
hit.
Pá,
The
meu
throw
amor.
in. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely
Batting
found the
eighth,
perfect
the first
spot. Those
baseman,
can be
number
hard sometimes. We
21,
talked about
Nick.
in left field. You're kind of
Calderon.
anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Good power. Runner takes off. Pitches high. Save at second with a stolen base.
They're being
Vamos.
real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position.
Second half
Excellent
of the
job of stealing
lineup
second
botando
base and staying
drama,
out of a
mano.
potential double play.
Pá, meu.
Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Vamos, Nick.
2 on, 1 out.
Vamos, boa.
And that's through the
Doce
infield.
30.
One run across. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play.
Puxa
And they
só.
lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Campi.
Right through there for a strike.
Focus.
Man at first, 1 away. Now a
Puxão.
screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Pá, meu homem.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One out,
Oh,
runner at second.
Chico.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boog.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Wynn should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's a small victory for the pitcher. Not many have tamed him lately.
Vamos a começar arrancando 5 carreras antes de empatarnos. Abrir. Com uma barra e coisa só. Passa uma nhama.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swings through that.
Nope.
Really good take,
That's
especially
inside.
with 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Showed a willingness
the
to
first
drive
baseman,
that pitch the
Alex
opposite way. Didn't get
Burleson.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 16, Nolan.
So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man.
Isso,
110 feet on the
Braço.
dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
Nolan Gorman, next up for the Cardinals. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Herrera leads off first with one away. He swings and fouls one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Tirando caca só.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Cronenworth. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals nothing. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Now quick throw to first. Laureano back on a dive.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, I'm sure this team will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Okay, Manny, don't bate.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Slings to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Pickoff move to second. Laureano back in on a dive.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Tornado, bom.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Meio, mano. Arriba.
Swings through the sweeper. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
wasting no time.
2
He's
out of 2.
2 for 2 now on the
man.
night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Piquion. Vamos, Miggy.
Laser to the
Bonsoir.
gap, should score the run. Here comes
Bonsoir.
Bogarts around third. He will score. It's 5-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dustin May is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Richard
number
Fitz.
35.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Johnson, the next up for the Padres. High fly ball, right field. Church on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Padres with a run-scoring double. On to inning number 4. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Padres,
bullpen,
number
Jeremiah
56.
Estrada.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Vamos, Vasquez.
That clips the zone. 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Johnson under it. Takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball in.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
3-2 now.
Com hein, botou tiro assim na mala, irmão.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. It's 5-0. Back here in San Diego, here's Nicholas Castellanos.
First baseman, number 21, Nick Castellanos.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott settles under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Line drive, base hit right field.
So
a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And here is Jake Cronenworth.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Faia só. Vai, irmão.
And it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Campusano coming home. Now a relay to the plate. In there. He scores. It's 6-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He got a pitch he could get to out front.
Wow,
kept his bat through the ball,
mesmo.
didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Ramon Laureano. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball.
Boom,
Tatis comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and it's just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Bogarts in the box now. Takes strike one.
Bola. Ok, boom. Strike. Vivo. Vai, Romano.
Puxa,
suave.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Vamos, Miggy, with the hot.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
You know. Give it the rear guy.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air, but it's just foul. Out towards right center field. Church has a beat on it. And that is that. We played 4. It's the Padres 8 and the Cardinals nothing.
For money.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself.
Like
and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Yoel Pozo.
Tap foul at the plate.
Oh. Okay. Ambra.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Got him looking for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Redbirds down quietly, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Now
pitching change here, number 67.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Leading off, Bryce Johnson, 1 for 2.
The center fielder, Bryce Johnson.
That's a little high. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. To the right side. Burleson takes it to the bag, and that's the first out at the bottom of the 5th.
The Padres, the first baseman, number 21, Nick Castellanos.
Funny. 1 for 2.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that's a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Luis
Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Castellanos on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 9-0.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center.
Hit. Kay.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. To third. Save.
No, he saved.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
And the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
In the air, center field. Scott drifts towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline. He's safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Laureano in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Quick toss to first. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gorman. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We're through 5. It's the Padres 10 and the Cardinals nothing. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production routine, become my time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to J-D, love. My round is and now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you...
So now the DH spot, Ivan Herrera.
The designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Just a minute.
And first offering is fouled off. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris.
Ball inside.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jeremiah Estrada out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Ron
Padres,
Marinaccio
number
comes on now.
97.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Marinaccio.
Tja. Boleh gitu, Mom.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third
He kind of
baseman,
rolled
number
over on this
16,
pitch a little bit,
Nolan
but he got enough behind it to
Gorman.
shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Gorman batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Tja, besar. Du schon, bei Friends.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. The Padres up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one missed. Left field. And an
Time, that ball
automatic
bounced
double
over.
as it hops the
2 bases.
fence.
Great effort
Up
out
next for the
there as he
Cardinals,
tries to
the
reach
second
and
baseman,
haul this one in,
Ramon
but just
Urias.
can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Now up for St. Louis, Ramon Urias.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's fouled off.
Meron sa bar.
2 aboard, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And it's foul.
Bang.
Oh, 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Burleson, the runner at third. Pajes on at second with 2 down.
That's ball 2.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that.
Bang.
So the Cards strand a couple, not looking good. They're down 10-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's
For
talk
the
about something
Padres,
random.
Let's
the
do
third
it.
baseman,
All
number
right, Singy, in
13,
ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in
Machado.
D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a
Combo.
mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Takes it in for the out.
I wanted to race the freeze at
The
one
batter,
point.
number
I don't think my
2,
hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy
Wow,
who looks
boy.
like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. So a man aboard, and next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Boa.
The 0-1. Liner,
Bonsoir.
base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
The center
Nice
fielder,
line drive to the
right.
pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. That one hit to
Puxa,
right.
amor.
He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Vamos, Tati.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, number 21.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 67 departs, and a line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Ryan
St. Louis,
Stanek on the
number
pitch
55.
here.
Ahora,
He's
sir.
certainly been one of their better relief
Stanek.
pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Two outs, runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Onik, mabunik.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Vamos quem que tira.
Yep, that ball went out. Aye.
Two on, two outs. In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they're still in front, 10-0. Top of inning number